It is time to get back working on this van after a little bit of a hiatus of mental health and just not wanting to work in miserable weather. What I have to do today is I've kind of come back and reorganized things, and I went back and bought a new bandsaw because I'm gonna do a lot of welding. And what I was working with before was a bit frustrating. So as I was jumping back into this, I have to come back and just alter my frames a bit. And honestly, this has just been too frustrating with the tools that I've got, and so I needed to do something about it. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna turn you around and kind of just show you the reason I'm getting the new bandsaw and what I gotta do with it. So this is the frame that I have been working on. No, it's not gonna sit like this. It will sit nice and parallel. But if you take a little bit of a closer look at these welds or these gaps, they're massive. I mean, this one's not as bad. That's only about 1/8 of an inch. But some of them in the corner back here, just atrocious, which is going to be a total nightmare to weld up. So, looking back over here, this is the new bandsaw, definitely used. I got it for pretty cheap. Got it for 50 bucks with like 3 or 4 extra blades, which that is 50 bucks worth of material right there. And this is what I am going to be replacing. It's the same bandsaw in the Harbor Freight Hercules mount, but just as like the cuts are completely unsquare. And it could be partially the frame that I've got, this mount, but as you can see, the blade is decently parallel, but these here are the bearings that the blade is supposed to run on, and there is a fat gap there. I mean, there's probably an 1/8 inch gap between the one on the right and the left, and that's coming from the drive wheel, which is going to make it quite difficult to be straight. And so when you're pulling it down, I'm just fighting here. So decided to make a little bit of investment to try to get this thing better positioned, try to take the time to get this thing better calibrated so that the process isn't totally frustrating, because I'm gonna have to start cutting and chopping things again. There's gonna be a lot of work that has to be done with this frame over here. This is gonna be my bench, but also on the back here, we're gonna have some sort of vertical supports for the slides that the futon is going to slide in and out on. So that's where we are at. This is the next kind of project that I have to do, jumping back into things, brushing off the winter snow, and diving back into the project. Okay, if you like what you're seeing, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and join me on this journey.